I want to talk to you about my friend Charlie Crawford. He's a 10-time NFR qualifier.
Charlie Crawford, time to just shake it out and win. Got it on him fast, set
there
up.
We are.
Here's a day
nice
money
run.
lead. You betcha 3-8.
That's an absolute perfect run. Timing was perfect from the time the first swing is up. He's got the control. Charlie made it happen by being timed up with his horse with the steer, and being able to not just rope, but to pick that steer's head up without changing the momentum for the heeler at all.
We know his beautiful wife, Jackie, all three of their beautiful children, the founder of the Liberty and Loyalty Foundation, which this year will exceed $1 million raised for military and first responders. I've said it 1,000 times. Charlie, it's time to rope, nod and ride, whip and spur. I want to welcome you to the Charlie Crawford Podcast. Let's ride.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the podcast this week. Man, I've got some exciting news. My website's finally dropped. Man, it's been a long time in the making. I'm really, really excited about it. charliecrawford.training. That's going to be my website. So I've got a landing page now for clinics and everything else that we've got going on in the future. I want to give a huge thanks to Macy Company Marketing. Man, it's been awesome what Hannah and Aaron has done to get this going. Man, Hannah's done awesome to get my website finished. She does all of my posts for the podcast. She does all my posts for the clinics. Man, she's been great in helping me get my stuff out there on social media. Aaron, he's been awesome with my filming. He's been helping me edit and load up my podcast. And so Macy Marketing, man, I appreciate everything to get this thing going so we can get the ball rolling to finish out this year, and going to be a great year next year. So now we've got the clinics dates that are still available. This is where you can go and find them, is on my website. If you'll click on my clinics, you'll be able to see a spot where you can click on the one that you're interested in going to, and you'll be able to see who's hosting it and their phone number and the contact information. So I've got a clinic where we've got still a few spots available this weekend. It's September 14th and 15th in Paradise, Texas. Joey Coates is the contact for that clinic. So that one's still got a few spots available. Going into October, we go to Wichita Falls, Texas, over there at the Crumpler Ranch. Excited about going up there and seeing my guys up there. Corey Kuntz and I'll be doing a clinic up there. And so Kelly Crumpler's contact information will be on the website for the host. So get a hold of her. There's still a few spots available. For the clinic, we have October 26th and 27th in Clarksville, Texas. And Shelby Grizzle is the contact there. There's only 10 spots available on the head side and the heel side. And so there's a head and healing clinic there that Corey Kuntz and I'll be doing. There's a spot there, a couple spots available in November 2nd and 3rd in Abilene, Texas. Ty Wilson will be the point of contact, my Air Force buddy. He's going to be helping me out with this clinic and put on over there at Abilene, so we're excited about heading over there. Great clinic for a lot of the military first responders getting ready for this year's AHC event. The American Hero Celebration will be the next week, so if you're wanting to get up there and get tightened up, this is going to be a great clinic for it. My Champions Level Clinic. This is the one that I'm really, really excited about, me and Corey. This is another level of clinics. And so this one will be November 12th through the 14th. It's a 2.5-day clinic. This is where we're going to be filming it. This is where we're going to be timing it. This is where we're going to be trying to get you guys ready for the big money at the end of the year, whether it's in Vegas or in Arizona. It'll be for the 12 roping down to the 7 roping. If you want to come with your partner, I'd highly recommend it. I think it's a great way for me to help with the heading, Corey Kuntz to help with the healing, and get the team ready for the big money out there. So this is going to be like a clinic we've never done. I've done one before on the head side. We've never done one before together on the head and healing side, so I'm really excited. It's going to be at NRS. So it's a great facility. We're going to be filming and watching and breaking down and finding out what the times you need to get in the money. And so any questions you have on stalls or plugs or cabins, NRS is going to be the point of contact. If you go on my website, if you're ready to go, you can get plugged in on my website. Just click on Champions Level Clinic. It can walk you through it. You can enroll and you can pay for the clinic there. It also has a place where you can sign up through NRS if you're looking for stalls, plugs, or cabins. So real excited about that. So I'm already getting ready for next year. I've already got people that I'm signing up for clinics for 2025. So any questions you have, like I said, we got a landing page now at charliecrawford.training on my website. And so anybody that's interested in hosting a clinic, looking for new up-and-coming clinics, we're also going to be having some online courses we're going to have available going forward. So be ready for that to drop. If you're wanting to stay in the news, just sign your email, put your email in. We'll be able to let you know on all the upcoming things we have. And if you have any questions at all, just email me at charliecrawfordtraining@gmail.com. Entertainment and education. So I just got back from a clinic out there in Alabama. It was a really good clinic. It was a lot of young kids were at the clinic. And one of the things that it seems like that I have to deal with a lot is when the kids have watched what I call entertainment compared to education. And so entertainment is the Cowboy Channel where you're watching the top guys in the world. You're watching them go at them. You're watching them be 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds. Their swing angle is a lot different. Their loop size is a lot different because their position's a lot different. These guys are going at them. And so, we'll see a lot of young kids that are trying to emulate that, which is great. But when they're 3s and 4s and they're just trying to learn how to catch, it's a completely different swing and a completely different position. And so I try to tell them, I say, look, that's great entertainment. It's great to watch that. I love the Cowboy Channel, everything that they're doing for the industry. But if you're trying to learn how to make runs where you're just trying to catch and learn how to win, man, I highly recommend studying the rope horse futurities, the American rope horse futurities, the Royal Crown. All these, Caleb Drigger's got a really good one, the Gold Buckle. And watch those and get online and watch those guys because those guys are roping from the same position that you are. Watch when they bring their first swing up. Watch when they bring their angle up, the size of their loop. All those little things like that, we break those down a lot in the clinic, knowing how to get your horse collected in the corner, knowing how to frame your horse across the pen, when and where and how to face, all those things to finish a run. Because you've got to be able to finish. And what I mean by finish is everyone wants to be fast, and I get that, especially young kids, especially young boys. You're competing against each other. Boys are got a competitive mindset. And so, you're always trying to compete, go faster than the next person. Well, the hard part is it doesn't take very long before I start seeing kids run all over themselves, getting in a speed jam because they can't catch 4 in a row, but then catch one fast. Well, it's good to be able to continue to keep getting better, but I don't want that until I know that they can consistently catch. You've got to be able to finish a run. And so learn how to watch those runs where guys are learning how to run a position, learn how to catch. And because I don't care what level you're at, you're going to be in a spot where all you might have to do is catch. Whether it's at the end of the year at state to win state, whether it's the high school finals to make the high school state finals or to make nationals, there might be a situation where you might have to go make a clean run. You've got to have that run established. I can't tell you how many times at the end of the year in these tournaments, the big rodeos, there's guys right there where a leg may be winning it and they've got to go be clean to capitalize. Like Thorpe said, be able to get that easy money. That's the easy money. Roping good throughout the year is going to get you in that spot, but you've still got to practice those runs where all you got to do is finish. No different than in basketball. You're down by 1, you've got less than a second left, and you get fouled. You've got to drain both free throws to win the game. You've got to be able to catch that last one. So I highly recommend that last steer of the practice session. Put yourself in a situation where 11 seconds wins it. Can you go be 9? Can you go be 10? Can you make sure that you can finish the run? Make sure that you know how to go catch. So I like the creativity of kids being able to rope fast, get better, and work on their game. That's great. But I don't want that to be the only game in their bag. I want to make sure that if I'm helping them young kids get ready, can you score good? Can you run up there? Can you set your shot up? Can you make sure you handle the cattle good? That has to be established first. Then we can kind of keep getting better with that game. But make sure that that is established. So I always like to do, all right, last steer, last one of the practice session. High team back. What's the goals for this year? Is it to win state? Is it to make state? Is it to win the nation? Is it to, college finals, to the regional finals? You name it, you put yourself in the situation. But don't try to be 4. Don't work on being 3. Can you just go be clean? Because if you're struggling with that run, then we need to tighten some things up because that is where the easy money is. And I always tell everyone, if I can at least make sure that you don't drop the ball on the easy money, you'll have this clinic paid for by then. So continue to keep getting better, but make sure that you can be consistent and you know how to go make a run to finish the roping.